So d4, Aditya played d4 and Arjun went knight c6. Oh, does it have a name, guys? I mean, I don't know the name for d4 knight c6, but in case you know, write in the chat. Knight f3 and now d5. Is it a reverse Jubaba? c4, bishop g4, knight c3. Arjun decides to take the knight off from the board. Bishop takes f3. A decision here whether you want to take with the g pawn or the e pawn. Both are possible. G pawn is generally more dynamic. You could prefer that. He goes ef3. ef3. Lesser dynamic than gf3. Okay. What is Arjun having in mind? Now d5 is hanging. Is he going to play e6 right now? Is he going to play knight f6? I'm sure he's not going to take here and allow another developing move. Bishop takes c4. So in general, the position is favorable for white because the opening has been very unusual, and but he has risked it. He has risked it, in fact, going for such an original opening, an original play. He goes e6 here. He's got Aditya out of the opening preparation, which is important because when you know your opponent is very strongly prepared. After e6, takes bishop b5, bishop b4, and now queen a4, threatening check and taking the bishop here on b4. So either you have to take here or you have to go queen d7, so that for bishop c6 there is bishop c3 intermediate move. And oh my god, the king is on d7. This king is on d1. Totally crazy game happening. Queen a4, queen d6 was played, bishop f4. Oh, look at this nice little move. If you take here, then there is bishop c6. Of course, if you take here, then there is queen c6 and you lose the move. So bishop f4, queen e6 check. King शांति से d1 पे गया, शांति से, because now he knows that this square is vacated. There's a pin down here. Bishop takes c3. For the moment, you have stopped rook e1. B takes c3. And now king d7. A very tough call for black to keep the king in the center. Why did he reject knight e7 is a question. He went king d7. Rook e1. Queen went to g6. Is Arjun liking his king on d7? I can't believe it. Queen a5. Now look at this. Queen c7 is happening. A nice move, making use of the pin. Rook c8. Queen a7. Again, it's all about the pin there. The pin, this knight, I don't think there is any chance of it getting out of it. Knight e7. Queen takes b7, and Aditya is clearly winning. Queen g2. I don't know if there is any possibility of any miracle, but right now a good move, a good tactic which is possible is also bishop c7 here. That is possible. Okay, he plays bishop c7. Aditya is beating Arjun Erigaisi. Now it is converted into a huge material advantage. There is a queen, there is rook and knight for the queen, and if you count the pawns, they are all equal, and the king remains weak. g5 wants to keep this control, but whenever cd5 happens, knight d5 will have to happen. Then you want to kick the knight away from d5 because you want d5. Once white gets d5, look at this king. Another misery there. So g5. What is Aditya thinking? He has 35 seconds. Aditya, you have to take the pawn. Yes, he takes the pawn. Most natural move. Arjun takes the pawn back. As we discussed, queen c5 attacks the knight. You cannot keep the knight on d5 anymore. There is no way. He gives a check. A momentary thing. You can take here. In fact, there is no problem even if you take there. He goes king f2. There is knight e6. He goes knight f6 because if queen f5 check now, then there is rook e6. But d5 तो फिर भी आ ही रहा है. I don't think he has a choice. King e7 को rook e1 आ रहा है. Anyway, lose another piece. He goes rook e6. Of course, Arjun did try to play some unusual opening. We can even call it slightly inferior line what he played, but to not give any chance to him is not easy. He goes rook e1, exchanges one rook. The king looks safe after a long time, but it's too late. Queen g4 now, winning another pawn. Okay, you have queen at 7 as well, because that also stops rook c2. He goes bishop a4, threatening bishop b3 check, winning the knight. He goes king d6, so stops the bishop b3 idea, gives the pawn but saves the knight. But now it's over because you lose another piece here. Oh my god, Aditya has beaten Arjun Erigaisi, a big result. The first time Aditya is playing this tournament, and the way he has played tremendous chess. Opening definitely went wrong for Arjun, but Aditya managed to play some flawless chess.